McDonald's is the world's largest fast food chain, operating over 36,000 outlets in more than 100 countries. In Malaysia, McDonald's runs over 370 restaurants, serving 13.5 million customers each month and employing more than 50,000 Malaysians with access to training and career growth. In this project, we analyzed over 1,000 user reviews from TripAdvisor, including review tags, ratings, date and location. Using RapidMiner, we processed and classified the text data, while Tableau was used to visualize patterns and insights. The objective is to identify key trends, common issues, and customer sentiment to help McDonald's enhance satisfaction and operational efficiency. So next we move to the problem statement. So firstly, manual review analysis is slow. This is because McDonald's receive hundreds of customer reviews daily, making it time-consuming and inefficient to analyze them manually. Second, difficulty in identifying trends. This is because without automation, it becomes challenging to detect recurring issues and patterns across large volumes of customer feedback. Third, use RapidMiner to classify sentiments quickly and accurately. And lastly, visualize insight in Tableau to help McDonald's make data-driven decisions. In our objective, we have descriptive analysis and predictive analysis. Firstly, we look at the descriptive analysis. First is trend analysis. It is to identify any consistent patterns or changes over time. Secondly, geographical analysis. It is to determine the exact location of the project. And thirdly, implementation of study that use Tableau to create clear charts and graphs that make the data easy to understand. Other than that is predictive analysis. Firstly, develop a classification model. It is to create a machine learning model in RapidMiner that can automatically classify incoming reviews based on sentiment. Secondly, predict customer satisfaction, like use the model to forecast satisfaction levels based on review content, allowing McDonald's to anticipate and address any issue. After that is methodology. For business understanding, the goal of this project is to improve the customer experience at McDonald's by analyzing customer feedback. Stakeholders include McDonald's managers and marketing teams. For data understanding, the dataset consists of over 1,000 McDonald's customer reviews collected from various regions in the United States, and these reviews were obtained from the TripAdvisor website.
Next, I will explain about data description. There are 6 attributes that we have chosen, which is rating, location, states, country, date, and review. For the rating, the description is the star-based evaluation given by the reviewer. Location is the specific place or venue being reviewed. State is the state or region where the review location is situated. For country, the country where the review location is located. For the date when the review was posted or the visit occurred. And for the review, the written feedback or comment provided by the reviewer about their experience. Next, for data dictionary. For variable type rating, the variable type is quantitative, the data type is numeric, and the level of measurement is interval. For location, variable type is categorical, data type is text, level of measurement is nominal. While states is categorical, text and nominal. Country is categorical, text and nominal. While for date is quantitative, date and interval. And last but not least is review, which is qualitative, text and nominal.
Next, we move on to data preparation. This phase is how we scrape our data. So, to collect the data, we install the Instant Data Scraper Chrome extension and use it to extract McDonald's reviews from the TripAdvisor website. For this project, we focus on reviews from 3 different locations from the United States. Then, to prepare the data, begin by opening the Instant Data Scraper extension, then start the scraping process and use the Locate Next button to gather data across multiple pages. Then, view the results in a structured table format. And finally, export the data as a CSV file. This scraping process will be repeated for another 2 locations.
Data cleansing. The step focuses on renaming the attributes in the dataset. The original column names were unclear and automatically generated, which could cause confusion during analysis. By renaming them to meaningful names, it becomes easier to identify each attribute and avoid errors in later steps. This is especially important in RapidMiner, where proper attribute names help ensure smooth processing. For the data cleansing, before analyzing the reviews, we clean the data to make it consistent and usable. For example, we remove unnecessary words like bubbles, change all text to lowercase, and fix spacing. This step is important to ensure accurate result in sentiment analysis and data visualization. Next, we will move to data tagging. This image showcases a data processing workflow used in a text mining or sentiment analysis project, likely implemented using a visual data science platform such as RapidMiner. The top workflow outline the process from retrieving raw McDonald's customer reviews to writing the clean and analyzed data into an Excel file. It includes steps like multiply to branch the data, setting roles, converting data to text, extracting sentiment, processing document, and final export. The bottom half zooms in on the document processing steps, such as tokenizing, transforming cases to lower cases, filtering out stop words and short words, and stemming using the Porter algorithm. This systemic approach prepares textual data for accurate sentiment tagging and classification. We move to the next one. This image presents the result of the data tagging process, displaying structured review data post-processing. The top section includes raw review information like rating, location, and textual review content. The bottom section reveals the outcome of the sentiment analysis, showing columns such as review text, sentiment score, scoring keyword, negativity, positivity, and token count. These features are derived from natural language processing technique and help quantify the emotional tone of each review. This allows for clear, data-driven insight into customer satisfaction and experience at McDonald's location, supporting further analysis and decision-making. Okay, nice. The central section shows a table of review data from McDonald's location in Las Vegas, Nevada. Each entry includes various attributes such as review score, positivity or negativity scoring, and a final classification, example as positive or negative. The top right section displays the Excel if function dialog box, showing a logical test where values are categorized based on positivity scores, assigning positive if a condition is met, negative otherwise. These methods enable automated tagging of reviews to determine overall sentiment, making the data more useful for analysis and business decision-making. The background branding and visual imply this system might be part of presentation or internal tool at McDonald's for evaluating customers' feedback.
Data modeling is the first step where we clean, arrange, and structure the data so that it becomes easier to work with. Once the data is well organized, we move on to the descriptive analytics. This involves using graphs, charts, tables, and dashboards to explore the data and understand what has happened in the past. It helps us discover trends, patterns, relationships, and summaries that are useful for gaining insights. By using software Tableau, our main objectives are to clean and prepare the data properly, build useful visualization, and present the data in a way that is easy to understand. We aim to highlight important patterns, show comparisons, and make the data more meaningful through visuals. Another goal is to support better decision making by turning raw data into clear, visual insights that can be shared with others. Tableau allows us to create interactive dashboards that make the data more engaging and easier to explore. Now, I will talk about objectives of the data, descriptive data. The first one is to identify and compare total review counts across states to show comparison clearly. Next one is to examine rating changes over states to find regular or periodic trends in feedback from customers. Next, to visualize review and reactions across countries and cities to highlight high engagement location. To compare other reaction total by state to assess customer sentiment variation. Next, to study each rating over time year to determine which year has the most best rating. And the final one is to visualize the review across cities and compare review volume by city.
This table presents customer rating data for McDonald's across 3 US states, Nevada, California, and Florida. It shows a clear distribution of sentiment with ratings ranging from 1 to 5 stars. The most common rating is 4 stars, with 344 customers giving this score, indicating that many customers had a positive experience. Following closely are 5-star ratings with 283 responses, showing a strong segment of highly satisfied customers. The 3-star rating appears 288 times, representing customers with neutral or moderately satisfied opinions. On the lower end, 1-star ratings total 123, reflecting a notable group of dissatisfied customers, while 2-star ratings are the least common at just 99. Overall, the data suggests that McDonald's performs well in these regions, as the majority of ratings fall in the 3 to 5-star range. However, the presence of 1-star ratings highlights areas needing improvement, such as service quality, food consistency, or cleanliness. The relatively low numbers of 2-star ratings suggest that customers tend to have stronger opinions, either leaning towards dissatisfaction 1 star or setting for an average experience 3 star rather than giving a mildly negative rating. This information is valuable for understanding customer sentiment and can help McDonald's identify strength to maintain and weakness to address. Further analysis could explore regional differences, seasonal trends, or specific factors influencing high and low ratings.
This slide presents sentiment data from McDonald's reviews and reaction across three key US states, Nevada, California, and Florida, each represented by a major city with high customer activity. Nevada, 455 data points, sourced mainly from Las Vegas and a major tourist hub. The high volume reflects significant public engagement, making it ideal for detecting sentiment trends and service performance under high visibility. California, 317 data points. Data comes from Anaheim, home to Disneyland and a large urban population. Though slightly lower, the count still offers valuable insight into sentiment patterns in a diverse, high-traffic environment. Florida, 415 data points. The highest volume from Orlando suggests strong customer interactions, likely due to theme parks and tourism. Florida's data is crucial for monitoring sentiment in high footfall, transient settings. This map supports regional analysis of customer sentiment, helping identify where McDonald's excels and where improvement may be needed. This area chart tracks the number of McDonald's customer reviews over 15 years in Las Vegas, Anaheim, and Orlando, revealing key patterns in engagement and sentiment expressions. Steady growth, 2012 to 2016. Review activity gradually increased, peaking in 2016 with 207 reviews. This rise may be driven by the growth of online review platforms and increased customer willingness to share feedback. Decline before pandemic, 2017 until 2019. Review counts dropped from 145 in 2018 to 55 in 2019, possibly reflecting reduced novelty and lower engagement or fewer service updates. Sharp drop during COVID-19 2020 to until 2021. A major decline is seen during the pandemic, with only 19 reviews in 2020 and 6 in 2021, likely due to reduced dining and limited customer interaction. Post-pandemic recovery, 2022 until 2023. Reviews began to recover slightly, with 16 reviews in 2022 and 27 in 2023, suggesting growing customer activity and renewed interest in sharing experience. Recent dip, 2024 until 2025. Only 4 reviews each year, which may be due to incomplete data, ongoing recovery, or fewer recent updates in the dataset. The slide features a dual-line graph titled Total Review Across States, comparing customer review volumes for McDonald's across Florida, Orlando, Nevada, Las Vegas, and California, Anaheim from 2011 to 2025. While data spans the full timeline, the most active review period is between 2013 and 2020. Florida consistently shows the highest review volume, with a sharp rise starting in 2013 and peaking around 2016 to 2017 with nearly 90 reviews, likely driven by Orlando's high tourist traffic. Nevada follows closely, with Las Vegas showing a strong increase during the same period, reflecting similar patterns of customer engagement typical of major tourist destinations. California, Anaheim, though showing steady growth, peaks lower than the other 2 states, indicating moderately engagement, possibly influenced by regional demographic or fewer high-volume review spikes. The visualization offers a clear comparison of customer feedback trends across the 3 states, revealing how location and tourism impact review activity.
The chart titled Total Rating Over States by using side-by-side bar chart compares the distribution of McDonald's review rating from 1 to 5 stars across California, Florida, and Nevada. Color-coded bars allow for direct comparison of customer sentiment in each state. Overall, 1 and 2 star ratings are relatively low, with California receiving the fewest 1-star reviews, indicating limited extreme dissatisfaction. Florida stands out slightly in the 2-star category with 46 reviews, hinting at more mild dissatisfaction there. 3-star ratings, often reflecting neutral or inconsistent experience, are most common in California, suggesting average service levels in Anaheim. Meanwhile, 4-star reviews show strong satisfaction, especially in Nevada, which leads this category, followed by Florida and California. 5-star ratings indicating high satisfaction are also highest in Nevada, reinforcing its position as the top performing state. Florida follows closely while California trails slightly in both top rating categories. In summary, Nevada, Las Vegas stands out with the most positive feedback, suggesting superior customer experience, while California, Anaheim leans towards more moderate or mixed reviews.
The stack bar chart titled Total Rating Over Time illustrates the number of McDonald's customer review per year from 2011 to 2025, with each bar divided by rating from 1 to 5 star. A clear upward trend is observed from 2011 reaching a peak in 2015 where total reviews surpassed 200. This suggests that 2015 marked a period of high customer engagement, possibly driven by increased brand activity or improved services. Starting in 2017, there is a gradual decline in total reviews, which becomes more significant in 2020, aligning with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on customer behavior and dine-in experiences, while 2023 shows a modest recovery. Overall, review activity remains relatively low through 2025. Although the chart does not directly show sentiment polarity, it effectively captures trends in customer engagement over time, helping to identify key periods for further sentiment analysis and brand performance review.
This slide presents a pie chart titled Others Reaction Across Cities, aimed at comparing the volume of customer responses that fall into an ambiguous or neutral sentiment category across three major cities, Las Vegas, Orlando, and Anaheim. This others reaction represents feedback that is not clearly positive or negative, offering insight into more complex or nuanced customer experience. From the chart, Las Vegas accounts for the largest share with 101 reactions, suggesting that customers there are more likely to leave mixed or unclear feedback. This may be influenced by the city's diverse international tourist base, whose vary in expectation lead to more subtle expressions of sentiment. Orlando follows with 77 reactions, still reflecting a high level of neutral or mixed feedback. This aligns with its family-focused tourism industry and large visitor volume, which can create a wide range of customer experiences at McDonald's outlets. In contrast, Anaheim records the lowest number at 36, possibly indicating that customers there tend to express more definitive sentiments, either clearly positive or negative, with fewer reviews falling into the grey area. Overall, this chart sheds light on how customer sentiment varies by geography, not just in quantity but in the style and tone of expression. Understanding these regional patterns can help tailor McDonald's customer engagement and feedback strategies more effectively.
Now, let's go through the predictive analysis. Basically, we are going to evaluate three models, which are deep learning, naive Bayes kernel, and KNN. The first step is by select attribute, or we can call feature selection. This is the process of choosing the most relevant features in a dataset to improve the performance of a model. So, in our project, we are going to select the two attributes only, which are class and text. Now, let's convert from nominal to text. Basically, this is the process of changing coded categorical values into descriptive text labels. Nominal data represents categories without any inherent order, such as gender. So, in our project, we are going to convert the review attribute from nominal to text. Now, we are going to set a role. Basically, this is a process of defining how each variable in a dataset should be used. During data analysis or machine learning, it helps the system understand the purpose of each column, whether it's an input, a target, or an ID. In our project, we are going to select this class attribute as a class target. After setting a role, we are going to process the document. This is the process where we standardize the text and reduce noise, making it easier for analytical tools or machine learning models to understand patterns, extract insights, or classify sentiments accurately. This step is essential for turning messy language data into valuable, structured information. Inside the process document, we have tokenized to separate the words into bulk of words, transform cases to standardize their case. In our project, we are going to standardize it into lowercase, filter stop words to filter out all the common words, and lastly stemming to make the words into root words. After we process the document, we are going to evaluate the models by using cross-validation tools. This is a crucial technique used to evaluate the performance and generalizability of a predictive model. Inside the cross-validation, it has two parts, which are training part and testing part. For the training part, we are going to put the three models that we are going to evaluate, which are KNN, naive Bayes kernel, and deep learning. And for the testing part, we are going to put the apply model and performance to find the accuracy of each models. After we evaluate all the three models, we will get their accuracy. Now, from this table, the highest accuracy is 78.57%, which belongs to deep learning. Deep learning has a high accuracy because it improves with more data and can leverage pre-trained models, making them powerful even for specific tasks like sentiment analysis. The next part is to predict customers' review. So, we are going to use another 160 raw data with no class label from another locations across the United States to forecast their satisfaction level toward McDonald's service. After we evaluate the sentiment analysis, we will get the output. So, basically, all of the reviews are converted into the sentiment analysis, which are positive, neutral, and negative. And based on the graph, we can see that 68 counts of the reviews are neutral, 38 counts of the review are positive, and only 16 counts of the reviews are negative sentiment. We can conclude that McDonald's service across the United States basically has a pros and cons, which will never satisfy the customer's satisfaction level.
Next, we will move to result and conclusion. For data collection and focus, web scraping from TripAdvisor website with almost 1,138 reviews. The study analyzed and visualized McDonald's customer reviews automatically. Then, we will move to descriptive analytics. The data shows that the review that McDonald's had received as McDonald's became so popular back then, in between 2015 and 2017. However, after the increment, the number of reviews starting to decline until now. Majority of the customer rate McDonald's 4/5, followed with the neutral rate, which is 3/5 and 5/5 reviews at the third place. Next, we will move to predictive analytics. The predictive analytics aim to forecast customer sentiment from reviews, helping McDonald's understand future customer behavior and improve service quality. Based on the model performance, it showed that deep learning have the highest accuracy scores, which is 78.57%. Last but not least, for significant study, the study helps McDonald's save time, understand customer issues better, and make smarter decisions using data. So that's all for our group project. Thank you.